name is Melanie Brook, and I'm the Education Program Coordinator for Les Hills Agriculture in the Classroom. Les Hills is a regional effort of the Iowa Ag Literacy Foundation. And welcome to Hatching Chicks. We're so happy you've joined us again today. Today is episode 12, Incubation Day 18. If you're watching us today, go ahead and type in the comments where you're watching from and give us a big thumbs up if you're a return visitor. We love to see that you're back. So today's kind of a big day for the incubation period. It's the day we're going to lock down our incubator. I thought I'd show you the process of locking down the incubator and walk you through the steps. It means our chicks are just 4 days away from hatching. So today, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Hopefully by Wednesday we'll have some pipping going on where the chicks are using their beak to break through the shell. In order to lock down our incubator, we have to follow a couple of steps. The first thing you want to do is wash your hands really good. Anytime you touch the eggs, you want to make sure your hands are very clean, so no germs and no bacteria can pass from you through the shell to your embryo. So I've already washed my hands, and I'm going to go ahead and take my eggs out of the incubator. This is the incubator that I've been doing here at home, and we have 3 eggs that we have decided were viable. There we go. I candled the eggs last night and was able to guess where the egg sac was to the best of my ability when I candled them. So I don't know if you can see that from there or not, but I went ahead and I took a pencil and I marked the area where the egg sac was. Now that area is where we're going to want to see the chick start to pip. If it's pipping in a different area, then we'll know that our chick needs a little bit of help in order to hatch. So since we need to make a surface for the eggs, when the chicks start to hatch, they're kind of bumping and tumbly all over each other, and it's kind of slick for them. So we're making a non-slick surface out of some, this is just shelf liner you can buy at your regular home improvement store. And so I take the tray, I trace a circle around the tray. I'm going to take the turning tray out because we no longer need that. The chicks are no longer needing to be turned, so the embryos won't need to be rotated every 45 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and cut the circle out. You want it just a little bit smaller so it fits nicely inside. If any of you have hatched chicks before and you use a different material to make the non-slick surface, go ahead and write that in the notes. And like we talked about yesterday, the reason we want the surface to be non-stick is because as the chicks are trying to stand, they could get a condition called splay leg. Now splay leg can be fixed, but it's better to prevent it in the first place. In order to cut the hole in the center for my water pot, I'm going to fold it and just cut out the middle circle. And hopefully that's big enough for my water pot. Now the water pot in the center, there we go, is filled halfway full. After we put the eggs back in the incubator, we're going to want to make sure to fill both sides of that water pot. I'll use my water bottle here and I'll fill the outside chamber and watch how the inner chamber fills with water. Now there is a cover that goes for the water pot. I don't have it with me right now, but before the chicks start to hatch, I'll make sure the cover goes in the center of that water pot to make sure as the chicks are moving around, they don't fall in that water and they don't have the possibility of drowning. So on day 18, our embryos are almost completely developed. The chicken's lungs are starting to work a little bit better, and the body is still covered with a soft down. Now I've taken the automatic egg turner, I've taken the turner tray out, and I'm going to want to go ahead and set it so that it doesn't continue to rotate every hour. So I push both buttons, I select the turning mode, turning intervals off, and then I save my changes. And then that's it. We don't open the incubator for the next 3 days. The next time we're going to open this incubator is when the chicks have hatched and they're all dried off. So once again, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 1:30.